Imagine having your very own bank, one that lets you borrow money whenever you want, pays you back with interest, and never tells you no. Sounds like a dream, right? Most people think banks are the only way to save and grow money. But what if I told you that your life insurance policy can do all this and more? Yes, life insurance isn't just about protecting your family. It can actually help you build your own private bank. The common misunderstanding about life insurance. Most people buy life insurance and think, I'm just securing my family if something happens to me. And that's true. It is important to protect your loved ones. But that's not the only benefit. Traditional life insurance, especially whole life insurance, has a secret power that few people know about. It allows you to save money, grow it over time, and even borrow against it whenever you need. Here's the tricky part. Many people don't realize that life insurance is not just a safety net. It's a financial tool. A tool the rich have been using for decades. While the middle class is busy saving a little here and there in their bank accounts, the wealthy are using life insurance to grow their money safely and access it whenever they want. And it's all completely legal and fully backed by trusted insurance companies. How it works: building your own private bank. Whole life insurance is the key. Unlike term life insurance, which only protects you for a certain period, whole life insurance lasts your entire life and builds cash value. Think of this cash value as money that grows inside your policy. It grows tax-deferred, meaning you don't pay taxes on the growth while it's inside the policy. As the cash value grows, you can start borrowing against it. Let's say you need money for a new car, a home renovation, or even starting a business. Instead of going to a traditional bank, you borrow from your own life insurance. And here's the amazing part: you pay yourself, back with interest, not a bank. So, your money is working for you while still growing inside your policy. Imagine this: every dollar you borrow is like taking a loan from yourself. You set the interest rate, and as you pay it back, you're essentially paying yourself instead of a bank. Over time, this creates a cycle of financial independence where your money never really leaves your control. This is the essence of building your own private bank. The benefits over traditional banks. You might wonder, why not just save in a savings account or invest in stocks? Well, here's the difference. Savings accounts offer very low interest and are heavily taxed. Stocks and mutual funds can give higher returns, but they are unpredictable, and you can lose money in a market downturn. With a whole life insurance policy, your money grows safely, steadily, and predictably. It is protected from market crashes, and your growth is guaranteed. Plus, when you borrow against your policy, you're not selling your investments. You still earn interest on the full cash value while using the loaned money. This is something banks can't offer. And unlike traditional loans, there's no long credit check, no approval process, and no risk of being denied. Your money is always available when you need it. Infinite Banking Strategy Review, link below. The wealth building mindset. One of the biggest secrets of the rich is that they don't think like employees. They think like owners of systems. Banks are systems that make money off you. But life insurance allows you to become the system. When you borrow from your policy and pay it back with interest, you are literally putting your money back to work for yourself. Over time, the compound growth inside your life insurance policy creates generational wealth. Your children and grandchildren can benefit from the cash value and death benefit, creating a financial legacy that can last decades. And because your policy is permanent, it continues to grow even as you age, making it a lifelong tool for financial freedom. Why most people miss out. The truth is, most people never learn about the cash value in life insurance. Insurance agents often focus on selling protection, not teaching wealth-building strategies. And banks certainly won't explain this, because they profit when you borrow from them, not from yourself. But the smart, wealthy families understand the power of life insurance and use it strategically. They know it's not just a safety net, it's a money-making tool, and it doesn't require complex investments or high-risk strategies. It's simple, steady, and predictable. Start with the Infinite Banking Strategy Review, link below. Steps to start building your own private bank. Step 1. Choose the right policy. Not all life insurance policies have cash value. you need a whole life or participating policy. Step 2. Start contributing more than the minimum. The more cash value you build early, the faster your private bank grows. Step 3. Borrow strategically. Only use your policy loan for things that make sense financially. Step 4. Pay yourself back. Treat every payment as an investment in your future self. Step 5. Be patient. Wealth building through life insurance is a marathon, not a sprint. Step 6. Learn and track your growth. Monitor how your cash value is growing and adjust your contributions if possible. Small changes early can make a huge difference decades later. Common misconceptions to avoid. Some people think borrowing from your policy reduces your death benefit. That's only true if you don't pay it back. If you manage your loans responsibly, both your cash value and death benefit remain strong. Others worry about fees or complexity. Yes, it takes learning. But once you understand the process, it's easier than many traditional investments. And unlike the stock market, you never have to worry about sudden crashes wiping out your savings. The big picture. Life insurance is not just protection. It's a tool for financial freedom. It allows you to save, grow, and borrow money while keeping control. You don't rely on banks or market volatility. You create your own system, a private bank that works for you and your family today and for generations. And the earlier you start, the stronger and more powerful your private bank becomes over time. If this message made you think differently about money, banks, or protecting your family's future, the next step is not a sales call. Infinite banking is a long-term strategy, not a product, and it's not right for everyone. To help determine whether this approach fits someone's goals, cash flow, and expectations, we've created a short infinite banking strategy review. Start with the strategy review linked below. If it appears to be a potential fit, the viewer will be invited to schedule a brief, educational conversation. No pressure, no obligation, just clarity. Start with the strategy review linked below.